Hi, it's Michael Whitehouse with your Motivational Minute here. The more I do coaching, the more I realize I have a mission. See, my background's in economics, and particularly microeconomics. I love the supply and demand curve and the elegance of market solutions. And my mission is to make minimum wage laws irrelevant. Not to get rid of them. We need them. They're there for a very important reason, because a lot of people in the labor market are unable or unwilling to advocate for themselves in a way that pushes their wages up. But that is because they don't know what they're worth, because they don't know what they can do. They don't know what their alternatives and their options are. And that's what I teach. And so I was doing it on a one-by-one basis, and then I kind of scaled that up, and I said, well, what if everyone knew what I was teaching? What if everyone knew that at any given time you can go out and design a website and make a few $100? Or if everyone knew how much potential they had with what they already know, with the talents and gifts and skills you already have to make more than you're already making. This isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. It's not some kind of, thing I want you to send me $59.95 and I'll tell you how. I'm telling you right now, you can do it. My coaching is simply walking someone through it because it is a bit of a leap. But here's the thing. The market solution here is, let's say that I had a company, I made widgets, and widgets cost me $15 to make a widget, and so I wanted to sell my widgets for $20 so I could make a few bucks. Well, someone else down the street starts selling widgets for $12 or $9 because they don't realize how much their widgets cost. Well, a widget's an hour. It costs, especially here in Connecticut, more than $15 an hour to make an hour of your time. Assuming 40 hours a week, which is what you should be able to make a living working on. So if you're selling your time for less than it costs to live, you're running at a loss. If you're running that as a business, obviously that would not work. You would find some way to pivot or you'd close. Well, you can't close your life. But there are other ways that you can make money supplementally or even just to replace your income. And if you realize that, and this is again what I teach people, is helping them figure out the skills they already have, because chances are if you're watching this, you have at least one skill that can make you a few $100s a week. Now if you're making $100,000 a year, it's going to be really hard to replace that income. Not hard, but it's going to take a much more involved process. But if you're making $200, $300, $400 a week, and that's the kind of money that you need to replace by starting your own business, you can totally do that. A simple website, a business will pay between $300 and $1,000 for. If you're under 40, you can probably make a simple website. Well, now it's just a matter of marketing. Pretty simple. So if you know that, even if you don't want to go out on your own, just knowing that in the back of your mind, I could go out and make a website for $1,000 tomorrow. So when you offer me a 25-cent raise for my $12 an hour job, I'm going to tell you to shove it. I need $16 an hour, or I'm going to go make websites, and I'm out of here. I don't need to be here. Imagine if everyone knew this, if everyone knew those simple alternatives that they had, you wouldn't need minimum wage laws, because nobody would work for that little money. It would inflate the market, but in a good way, because what happens is, as people know that I can go out and make a website, I can do virtual assistant work, I can clean houses, I can, any number of different things that you can do. It puts more money in your pocket. You then spend that money. You spend that money at the businesses that we're now pushing to pay more money, which they now have because more people are spending that money. Wages go up, more money gets spent, everyone becomes more affluent. That's how you redistribute wealth in a positive way. It's not complicated. This isn't communism. This is capitalism as it's supposed to work. So this is my mission, to let more people know that you don't have to suffer in a minimum wage job that doesn't support your bills. You don't have to run your life at a deficit as if you're a company selling widgets for less than you made them. You can actually make enough to live on, and you don't have to go to college or trade school to figure out how to do it. Yeah, at some higher level things, education is necessary. But if you're talking about replacing a minimum wage job with something better, you've already got what you need. That is the message that I'm going to be pushing out for probably the rest of my life, because if I can just get people to understand that, it will change the world. In the meantime, I want to change your world. You who's watching, your friends, your neighbors, anyone you know, you don't have to suffer in minimum wage jobs because you have alternatives and there's things you can do. I'm Michael Whitehouse. I would love to talk to you more about this. If you'd like to talk more about it, I am currently offering free half-hour coaching sessions so we can talk about your situation, understand what your particular skills are that I'm talking about. Because you may be like, yeah, sure, Michael, maybe that guy's got it. I don't have that skill that can go out and make $500. I bet you do. Let's talk for half an hour, figure out what it is, give you some quick tips to get going. And if you never want to pay me a dime, that's fine. Or if you want to join one of my programs to really walk you through the process hands-on, we can do that as well. All these options are available, and as long as I'm helping you, that's what I care about. I'm Michael Whitehouse. Thanks for watching. Leave in the comments below a message, and I will get in touch with you, and we'll talk. Thanks for watching.